Well, if a player from Florida starts feeling homesick at WVU, looks like about all they'll have to do is turn to the guy next to him, because there's a fair chance he's from Florida too. The pipeline is working well. We added another corner today. I'll be right back after I ask you to please share, and share, subscribe, comment, click the thumbs up button, and tell your friends. Meanwhile, I am Forrest Poston. This is WVU Football Going Deep, and we're having fun. At least the team is having fun. Well, we got a commitment tonight from Serious Stinyard out of Tampa, Florida. Yet another very fast cornerback. He runs a sub 4.5 40. That'll get you where you're going in a pretty short time, and not very many receivers he'll ever face are going to outrun him. And those, of course, hey, let's just get a good check at the line of scrimmage. So, Coach Brown set out for size and speed, and he's getting size and speed. Now, Stinyard is in the let's say plus or minus a hair either way of 6 feet tall. I've seen him listed anywhere from 5'11" to 6'1". Who knows, maybe he hit a growth spurt somewhere along the way, or maybe he will. Maybe we can ask Mike Joseph to add a little height while he's working on the weight and speed. But looking at his film, plays tight, sticks with his man, tackles fairly well. Now, it's he's not really a traditional into the chest, drive him down tackler like I prefer to see, but he hits the guy goes down. That's the thing. Speed wise, when somebody gets loose on the far side of the field, Stinyard is the one who runs them down from his side. May take a while, but he does the job, and that also means he doesn't quit just because the guy is a long ways off. Also highlight showing a blocked kick. So that's something we're seeing a lot of, which of course comes partly with the speed. There's also, of course, technique and determination involved. But we are building a very fast defensive backfield. Of course, it's going to take these guys a little time to develop. Hopefully not the 3 years that it has taken some of the others. But let's give them a year. So hopefully 26 we'll be seeing these guys do some really big things on the defensive side of the ball. Of course, I'm not saying there are problems this year. The 2024 defense and 2025 are going to be very good. But I do think we are upping the game. Now, where do we stand? This probably almost finishes the defensive backfield. They might take one more safety. There are still some guys on the board thereafter who haven't announced one way or another. There is one corner, Dwayne Galloway, that, if he commits, they'll probably take him. The corner room is really essentially full. But hold on a second. If you hear a noise, that's a Raucous who is not content with where he is. All right. Yes. There we go. He thinks he's a parrot. But we've got a camp coming up this weekend starting on Thursday. We know some of the people who will probably be there. One has announced on Twitter, or X, that he's coming. That would be an edge rusher defensive lineman. We've probably got one or two linebackers coming. We still need some commitments there. I don't think we have any at linebacker as yet. And we still do need one more defensive lineman. Two conceivably, but one would do the job. We lost one to Wisconsin today. He announced there was at one point expectation that he would be our other defensive lineman. We have, I think, two who are at the top of the board who have not really made announcements yet. One is believed to be leaning towards Tennessee, but could still go for West Virginia. And the other is one of the quietest recruits you're ever going to find. He doesn't really tell anybody anything. So just what his intentions are and when he will make his intentions clear, if he knows, we don't know, and he's not saying. Yeah, it's kind of nice to see in some respects. But we will be getting more news, especially after this last camp. Maybe before, if guys want to go ahead and make their commit official before the camp, if they're feeling like they might lose out. And a couple of guys maybe already have lost out. We don't really know, necessarily who the school's preference was in some cases, but some of the guys that were looking like maybe West Virginia leans don't have a spot anymore. That's the way this game goes. Okay, I do thank you for listening. There'll be more happening. I'll be talking to you when it does. And I am still planning to do that Garrett Green comparison video, working on it, putting together some of the closer look at stats, and also just waiting to use it to fill in when the recruitment news dies down. And remember, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, and click the thumbs up and maybe that notification bell too. You can do a whole lot of clicking, and it may do me a whole lot of good. So long. Okay, you silly kid.